Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 1st, and it is 2026, and this is Let It Go and Let It Grow, and the Let It Go card today is this guy, the sneaky fucker card, the Seven of Swords. So the swords are about mind, truth, strategy, and patterning. And oh, my light just died, so there you go. And they are air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So what energy is this bringing us today? So this is the release of sneaky patterns or self-sabotage. So this is asking you to look at yourself, go inwards, take a few minutes, reflect. Where are you repeating patterns that are self-sabotaging you? Where are you in your life right now that you allow yourself to continue the old patterning? This is all, a reflection of the Devil card as well. But with the self-sabotage is you are subconsciously doing this to yourself. And where and why are you considering or continuing to let this happen? And release those sneaky patterns. Like for me, I know food can be an issue. So if I go to the kitchen and being sneaky, sneak something that my husband doesn't know about, or I'm trying to even hide from myself personally, how's that helping anyone? So it is asking us to investigate that today and see where that's coming from. Let go of avoiding the truth, especially your own. So where are the shadows in you right now that might be lying and telling you the story you want to hear, but not necessarily the truth? And there's a lot of blue in this, so this is about throat chakra. This is about truth. And the full moon, which is today, shining down and lightening the path. The raven in front there, or the crow, is trying to warn you and tell you, wake you up and say you need to do some more work. And that's the beautiful thing about life. There's always things you can do to come into this state of self-realization, actualization, and growth. So that's the beauty of this. So drop the habits of overthinking and strategizing everything. So this is also asking you to get out of your mind and to stop, even if you are doing the self-sabotage, and recognize this. Don't beat yourself up over it. Recognize it, acknowledge it, move forward. Stop hiding parts of yourself to stay safe. Are you shadowing yourself from others? Are you hiding your true essence to fit in? Are you not being authentic in situations where you should be? So this is asking you to look at yourself in that direction as well. So not to be sneaky around other people and end up hurting yourself because you're only dumbing down your own light by doing that. And then be honest about what isn't working for you. Can you take that time back and go, okay, I've done A, B, and C. This isn't working. Take the lessons, take the education and the knowledge from that situation, use what suits your life, get rid of the patterns, get rid of what is not serving you, and then walk forward in a new light. So for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the air signs, the mind can create escape routines. The Seven of Swords ask you to be radically honest with yourself first. So be honest with who you are. So then we come into the beautiful Eight of Pentacles. This is about work, discipline, material growth, and mastery. They are earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So it's asking you to grow discipline and focus effort. So if discipline is one of those things that you skirt away from, or doing what you want to do to move forward, this is asking you to develop self-discipline to work towards your goals. Commit to your craft, your work, and your path. So this is asking you to, once you look at those self-sabotage issues, what is your clear path? And to come into that in a state of reverence and beauty. Build skill through repetitions and consistency. So this is one of the things I've done with myself over the years is I'm too stupid, I can't learn well. But once I get into doing something, I do learn well. It just takes time and repetition. And I think a lot of us seem to think that we need to get what we want to understand immediately. And that doesn't necessarily happen that way. So stay present in the process, not just the outcome. Enjoy every aspect of what you're doing, even the learning. So in the learning, you are creating the reality. In the doing, you create your own reality. So learning is the process to get you to where you need or want to be. And you don't necessarily like studying or like reading or whatever, but in the long run, this is going to benefit you. So stay the course and stay present. Create something meaningful for yourself over time. And there you can see with her, she has a candle in her hand. I usually see it quickly as a glass of wine, but that's just me. And you get the phases of the moon. And she is taking stock of everything that she has created for herself and everything that she has learned and manifested into reality. So you go through learning phases, you have the books here and, you know, a feathered quill that she would have written with. And then it comes over to the end where she has created. She doesn't need have to look right now at the learning process. She's already done that, but she's now really sitting in the power of what she has been able to create from that learning. So that is what that's telling you today. So for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the mastery, this is mastery energy. What you practice consistently becomes your power. So once again, know that when you work at something consistently, small, stable, sustainable movements, theme of the year, slow and steady wins the race, that it will help you in the long run. So release the illusion, grow the work. Clarity comes when you stop avoiding and start building. So the air signs, what truth have you been avoiding? And what are you ready to commit to fully for earth signs? But you can answer those questions as well. Today I am using the Mary Magdalene Oracle deck, and the card is Surrender. I am in good hands. So this is a lot of times to realize that you can ask for help from a very large amount of things, be it friends, family, or even spirit and the universe to hold you. There are times that I ask for help from my spirit guides and surrender into that process and just come into a state of allowance, knowing that the universe has never let me down. Like, we all go through trials and tribulations, but in the long run, the universe has never let me down. And the lessons I've learned and the experiences I've had have brought me to this moment today. And I'm quite happy with who I am. And I would not have been able to do that without the trust in the universe, my spirit guides, and my ancestors. So this is asking you to realize that you are in those good hands and you can release and let go and drop into that state of surrender. Surrender is not easy. It was one of the hardest things for me to do after my situation, as was trust. Trust took years. So the two of them together, trust and surrender, can be very, very difficult, but it is a beautiful place to arrive to when you can finally just relax, breathe, let go, and let that nervous system expand and rest. So have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.